What if I told you that only 1% of people know how to set goals that actually make them rich? Not just busy, but wealthy. This isn't about luck, privilege, or being in the right room. It's about one framework, one mental system, that transforms how you think, act, and scale your success. And the woman behind it has built not one, but two nine-figure companies. Her name is Natalie Dawson, and today, we're breaking down her secret, the PPF framework, and how you can use it to 10x your income. Most people think they're working hard, but as Natalie says, working long hours isn't the same as working effectively. The truth, 99% of people spend years climbing ladders that are leaning against the wrong walls. They mistake effort for progress, meetings for productivity, and busyness for purpose. That's why they never create wealth, because wealth doesn't come from hours worked, it comes from clarity of vision, purpose, and execution. The difference between the average entrepreneur and the millionaire one isn't luck, it's structure. That's where the PPF framework comes in. PPF stands for past, present, future, and it's deceptively simple. The past, where you came from, your habits, wins, and lessons. The present, your current actions, how you show up daily. The future, the version of you that already has what you want. Most people live only in the present, reacting. The 1% live from the future, acting like the person they're becoming. Natalie used this exact model to go from earning $30,000 a year to $300,000, and then to co-founding Cardin Ventures and 10x Health. Both multi-nine-figure enterprises. Every decision, every conversation, every morning routine, she asked one question: what would the future me do? That's the 1% mindset, to act from your future identity before you have the evidence. Natalie says the skill schools never teach, but millionaires all master, is communication. It's not spreadsheets, it's not management theory, it's how you talk, listen, and persuade, because leadership is communication. You can't scale what you can't explain. She even reveals that the elite 1% have a different language pattern. They avoid filler words like I think, maybe, kind of. They speak in clarity. I believe, I will, here's what's next. That's how you get people to believe in your vision, before it's visible. Now let's talk about the hardest part, staying productive without burning out. Natalie admits, she used to think productivity meant doing everything, but real productivity is doing the right things at the right time. Every morning, she plans her day using what she calls non-negotiables. These are the top 3 actions that directly move her closer to her future self. Everything else, it waits. Master your calendar. And you master your income. Because millionaires don't let time happen to them. They happen to time. At the end of the day, Natalie says, your only real barrier is belief. If you don't believe in yourself, she says, you won't even try the things that would change your life. Success isn't about talent, it's about conviction. Conviction creates consistency, and consistency compounds into wealth. When you believe deeply, you behave differently. You set goals like the 1%. You stop hoping for motivation and start creating momentum. So, if you take one thing away from Natalie Dawson's playbook, dig starten ma, ivo proneoam. It's this: act from your future, build in your present, learn from your past. That's the PPF framework, and it's how millionaires are made. Start today, and your future self will thank you for not waiting. If this inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's one future habit you're going to start acting on today? See you in the next video.